This week has been a bit extra special for me because on Tuesday was my 30th wedding anniversary, and the weather on that day was absolutely perfect. It was blue skies, the sun was shining, and what cloud was about was white and fluffy. And it really put me in a good mood. But Tuesday was also a working day for me. And normally when I go into work and the weather is as nice as what it was, I'm not gonna lie, I get a bit miffed. But I decided I was gonna have a good day, and you know what? I did, and I actually came out of work practically skipping. When I got home, I found that I'd got a lovely bunch of flowers from my husband, which I really wasn't expecting because we'd recently been to Llandudno for a couple of days in order to kind of celebrate our anniversary. So I was really touched. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to see just for the next few days. Today's Wednesday, so I'm going to do this maybe till Sunday, Monday, and just see what little bits of joy I can actually find in it every day. Because I think a lot of time I walk about with my blinkers on and I just try to get through the day as fast as I can. But I'm going to relax back a little bit and just see if I can change my mindset a little bit and just see what enjoyment I can get from just the little things in life. And I'm going to mention a little channel here, a lady called Linda, and her channel is called Joy of Things. And every morning I wake up and there's a little video from Linda, and she's a lady that truly does pick out the little things in life. She seems to have a real zest for life. So I'm going to take a little bit of her attitude this week, and I'm going to document the little pockets of joy that I come across. So stay tuned and let's see how this week goes. It's Friday morning now, and one of the things that really doesn't fetch me any joy at all is being woken up while it's still pitch black by David having a sneezing fit. But I managed to settle down and go back to sleep. But it seemed like just seconds later he was prodding me in the back, and I turned around and he sat up in bed and he says to me, "Just get your phone out. I just want to check the offers on the Nectar app," because we were going shopping to Sainsbury's. So I had a look at the clock and it was 6:35. I'm not a morning person and I don't do conversations in a morning, but I'm up, I'm dressed, and I'm going to crack on with the day, and I'm just going to see what little pockets of joy that I can find in a normal day. So come on, let's go and have a look. One of the things that does bring me joy on my days off, I don't work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays, and today we've popped into town. We're going to have a cuppa, just have a look around some shops. The sky is kind of okay today, the sun sort of in and out. We've got some blue skies. It's not that cold. It's the 12th of September, so let's see what else I can find. See you in a bit. Another thing that fetches me a little bit of joy is this stuff, a little bit of wool, but especially when it's got a 10% discount off. So I bought 4 balls, and this is in the colour mauve, and so instead of costing me £12, it cost me £10.80. I find crochet a really relaxing mindfulness type of hobby, and once I get into the pattern I can sit and crochet and watch the telly at the same time. This, I'm hoping, is going to be turned into a top. If you're into crochet or you just want to see how this turns out, then stay tuned because I will be doing a separate video on that. So it's now getting on for about 3 o'clock and we're going out for our tea today. It's kind of like still an anniversary present because we've had some money given by family members, parents, etc. The weather's turned a little bit now, as it does, and it's now a bit cooler and it started raining. So I've just been trying to find an outfit to wear, and because it's not an evening out, it's just this quick tea. We'll be having a drink and a meal. I think we're going out for an Indian. So I think I'm going to wear these trousers. They're like a neutral checked, and I found a little black shirt that's been sitting in my wardrobe for absolutely years. and as you can see, it's still got the tag on. So I've never worn it, and I am at the moment going through a process of actually trying to wear the clothes in my wardrobe without spending any more money that I don't need to, and wearing the things that I've actually got. So I'll see you in a bit. I am all ready for my, guess it's a tea date, not a date night, as we're only going out for a tea. I have got my black crocheted handbag that I did myself. I've got my shirt on. Didn't realise, but it's got a slightly longer length at the back than the front. My trousers and some boots. I'm all ready, but let it be said that while I'm prancing about doing this video, David is still getting ready. So it's not always true that a woman takes forever to get ready. This is definitely a joy. Going out for my tea, and we're having a curry, and I am going to absolutely enjoy this. So I will catch you all later. Bye.
No, we'll have a rug and spoon in a rug.
We are back from having our Indian. We are both suitably stuffed. We are both suitably happy, and we are both definitely joyous. So I've got my gym jams on, and I'm now going to chill out in front of the telly for the rest of the evening. So I will catch you tomorrow. I have decided that I have got to cut David's nose off. 3:30 again this morning, he had a sneezing fit, and I could not get back to sleep for absolutely ages, and I feel shocking. And I've thought about this, and there's just no other way around it. I'm going to have to cut his nose off. But for now, I'm just going to show you what I'm wearing. We're off to a shopping centre today. Not be buying any clothes. Well, I'm hoping I'm not going to be, but there's just a few bits I need to pick up. The most important thing that I've got to remember today is it's my turn for the work lottery. There's 7 ladies in it, and we each buy 2 lines. You know, one of us buys 2 lines every week, and if we was to win the lottery, obviously that would bring a whole lot of joy, even if I've got to share it. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, and I'll just show you what I'm wearing today. So this is my outfit for today. It's getting cooler now, so it's really time to start digging out the jumpers and whatnot. So this is a little knitted sort of sleeveless top. This is a suede skirt, and I've had this skirt for absolutely donkey's years, and I never wear it. So again, I'm bringing it out of the wardrobe today. Pair of tights and my boots on. Yeah, so that's me for today. Bit of chunky wooden jewellery that I made myself. Let's see what else I can find that is going to bring a little bit of joy today. But first things first, it's time for a chai latte, and this does bring me joy. It's about 20 to 1 Saturday afternoon. We're back from shopping, and we've been and had a little walk up to our local charity shop. I've not managed not to buy anything clothes wise, so I'll run through what I bought, but they are all bargains, and I just cannot resist a bargain. These are all from Primark. So the first thing I've got is this little cardigan waistcoat. It was £3. The original price was £16 down to £3. Yeah, I couldn't leave it. I'm going to be honest, I haven't tried it on, and I'm not 100% sure yet whether I actually like it, but I just thought with a pair of jeans and something like this, like white long sleeve top that I've got on, that would just brighten it up for autumn. And if I don't really like it, I can either give it to my mum, or I can even obviously take it back. The other thing that I bought was these black trousers. The type, the linen, and the type that you would probably wear with maybe a bikini to the beach. And these were £2, reduced down from 12. And we've got a holiday coming up really soon, so they will be perfect for me to take. And they're sort of a flared version. And then the other thing I bought was this little top, and this was £2, reduced from £18. I mean, what a bargain. They also had this in pink as well. And what I like about this top, apart from the fact that it's just a nice summer top and you can go out with it in it, and the colour, is it's that sort of material that is supposed to be creased. So chuck that in a suitcase and it's absolutely fine when you get to the other point. And I love it like that, especially when I'm going on holiday, because I can't take my iron with me and I never borrow one when I'm there. So that's the things that I bought, and I will certainly, I'm going to get some joy out of them. And now, I thought I was going to have a babysitting free weekend, but I knew that was just too much to hope for. So I've got my youngest coming, 4.5-year-old granddaughter coming, and I've also got my eldest who's 11. So I'm hoping that one is going to look after the other and I can just supervise. That's my plan. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll see you later. It's now about 6:15 Saturday, early evening, tea time. About an hour ago, David says to me, shall we go and have a walk up to Sainsbury's? He needed to get something. So we set off. We didn't take a coat. We've got no brolly. And as we started walking up, the sky started looking a little bit dark. And by the time we got out of Sainsbury's, the heavens opened and we have got absolutely soaked. Now, this week is all supposed to be about finding the joys and the positives. And I don't think I'm doing very good so far. As soon as we got home, just before it stopped raining. But I guess we've had a bit of exercise. I did see a little bit of a rainbow. And now I've just had some Jamaica cake and custard, and I certainly got some joy from that. Now this I enjoy, and I could watch this all day long. On a Sunday morning, we always head into town. We just like to get out of the house, have a bit of exercise, a bit of fresh air. We head to one of our favourite coffee shops, have a cuppa. We always try and get the same seats. I'm not going to lie, there's a nice comfy sofa and we do try to get that one, and we do think of it as ours, and it's nearly always free. Does anybody else do that? Wherever they go to a particular place and they like to sit in certain seats. Well, that's me and David on a Sunday morning. We pop into Lidl, do a bit of shopping, and then we head home, which we're going now, and we'll have a nice breakfast. And it just sets us up for the day. Really nice, relaxed day, which I thoroughly enjoy. Except on this Sunday, we are going to a car dealership. David's seen this electric car that he's done a test drive yesterday while we were in the shopping centre. I think he's going to go and sign up for the deal. And I think I spent too much. Men. So we're at the dealership, and this is one of the cars that David's interested in. It's a Ford Puma electric. It's a lease car, which we've never done before, but he's really interested in this deal. Sounds like he's going to sign up for it. Yeah, very nice. It comes in bright yellow as well. I guess you would definitely be noticed on the road in this one. So we are back from the car dealership. We was in there an hour and 15 minutes just doing the paperwork. We got back home about 1:25 and I'd not had any breakfast, and I was absolutely ravenous by the time I've got back. So I've been fed and watered, so I feel a whole lot better. I now want to crack on and get my crochet top started. I should have started this a few days ago, but things have just spiraled out of my control. So I'm going to have a good few hours this afternoon cracking on with this. Davy's watching football, so I'm going to closet myself in the bedroom and just chill out, see if there's anything on telly, get cracking with my top. I've just been round to my sister. She actually lives next door to me, and her daughter's come with her little 4-month-old baby. And you know, I can, being older, and I can smell that baby smell, and it's just a lovely smell. You just can't replicate the smell of a baby, can you? They're just gorgeous. So anyway, that's the end of this video. I have had a really good time just trying to document the little bits of joy that you can if you put your mind to it in a normal day. So that's me done, and I will see you sometime in the future. But until then, take care, and I will see you next time. Bye.